Hey, this is Jared. I'm getting ready to get started and work on the machine. If you notice, I haven't done any DoorDash videos due to the recent issues happening with the world. So I haven't really been door dashing, but that doesn't mean that I can't do some work here at home. So the plan is I'm going to take as much as I can out of the machine and see what we got to work with. Uh, Things that we'll be taking out here. We got the power supply that's coming out. The board, which I need to make sure I keep that intact and take that out. The monitor. Also, actually, basically everything keep intact. I'm going to keep the coin operating machine because I might potentially use it. So it shouldn't take too long just to take part out. My son's going to help me. Unfortunately, he can't be on camera because of the weird child laws or whatever. But he's going to help me because he's a good helper. Yeah, so we'll get started. As I'm doing this, I'll do a little update of how things are going. All right. All right, kind of a update of how we're doing so far. We got the board mostly out, and then got all like the main cording here. We got to take some of this off. The good news is in some of these places, like I don't have to snip any wires yet. To get things off. They actually had some pretty decent plugins here that just went snip, or actually I didn't snip. I could literally just plug it back in if I wanted to. So that's nice. I'm gonna keep all that together with the board. Yeah, see, even like here connected to the monitor, just it's easy plug and play type of thing. So, and I was also up here with the marquee. You look up here, it's got a little plug here, and that's for the switch. So it's got some good plugs here. Actually makes it pretty easy taking it apart in terms of it's really just Phillips and flathead screws on here. Going on back to this board, this is the standoff. I think they basically use that for grounding to keep it from getting zapped. But yeah, I was just making good progress so far. I gotta finish at least. I want to at least get this 100% out. So this right here, and this is easy. This is just pops off. And I saw something else I was concerned about. Was it? Yeah, this. This I'm not too certain about. This right here, because oops, yeah, this right here I'm not too certain about. There's nowhere where it's like. I don't know, that might have to get taken care of. So what I think is all that stuff was connected here to the power, and then these actually, when this is all plugged up and on, these buttons actually light up. I don't want to completely snip it because that's going to be, I have to rewire it, and I don't know if I want to do that because I don't completely, I don't know. The less I can actually, I want to keep everything intact as possible, but I'm not 100% certain how I can get that board out without doing that, so I don't know. But yeah, overall making progress, staying away from the monitor from now. That's going to be fun to take out. Gonna probably, yeah, it's going to be fun. By the way, I tried taking this thing off. It's pretty well on there. I mean, even though, sorry, I put my hand there. It's this thing right here, just so I can get more room in there. This isn't coming out, even though I took these off. The way it's like set up, it's on there. So yeah, okay. Go ahead and work on it some more, and I'll give you guys an update soon. Okay, so I got a little dilemma. I'm on the other side. Let me zoom out a little bit. I'm on the other side of the machine because I got that cord here that goes around to this, and then to this, and then connects to this. So we got a dilemma, and it's right here. So this cord, like I really didn't want to mess with this cord. I took this off, thinking to myself, oh, it was good. But one thing right off the bat, it's soldered. I don't have a soldering. I do it work, but I don't have anything here to like take that off, which stinks. This thing might have to be just for looks, or might have to take it off completely. I don't really know. That stinks. Okay. Next is this also right here is soldered, so I cannot take that off. At least not cleanly. I cannot cleanly take that off. I can do some hatch job. I don't want to do that. So here's only a few wires here. I could, if I snip this, and there's only a couple wires to mess with, and I keep all this intact, that's probably the best approach to do. So maybe what I might do here, and I said this, but maybe actually I go right here, and then I can mount this back on. This stays soldered to this. Because if I take this and I end up taking this with me, which I think I might need if I decide to keep this machine and try to make it work. By the way, I don't know diddly squat about this machine, about the coin operator and how to do it. But I think that's going to probably be, I'm going to have to just, if I take this, that takes the rest of the cords with it. And then I'll just have to do some electronic-ish stuff to completely make it work. I just realized there's this too. No! Crap, I just noticed that. There's this up here on the top. I think that's for the power for the lights. I'm thinking. This is for the power for the lights. This is probably for the bloop, 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 or whatever, you know. What are we gonna do here? I'm not certain. I'm not certain what we're gonna do here. We'll snip. I'm probably definitely gonna snip here, because then I can keep all that together. Or I just go lower down here, keep all this together. Then I don't have to jack with any of this. This stays, that stays, this, then I can maybe make it work. That's, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna put this back the way I found it, right there, and I'm gonna snip it right there. Dang, I really didn't want to do that. I was really trying to keep this. And I'm sure you people who go to electronics or whatever, you're doing an awful job. I ain't got no manual at this. I'm just going for it. But all right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And then all my wiring side, I only had to do one snip. That's not bad. I wish this had a little plug in here. I really wish it did, but it doesn't. No plug in there. Dang it. All right, we'll do that, and then the board will be complete. The board is out. Like I said, I did have to snip it, so I went ahead and kept this because this had that grounding wire. I went ahead and just kept all this intact. But yeah, everything's good. I'm glad I didn't have to touch any of this board. All this stuff here was soldered. I'm glad I didn't have to touch any of that. It was all, I just had to take this piece out right here, the main standoff for that was connected to it, so that's good. Yeah, so on the coin operator thing, I'll have to just see what I can do with this. I hope I can make it work, but I'm sorry. I hope I can make it work. I don't know if I can make it work now that I've done this. I mean, it's not a major bad deal, but I don't know. Come on, plug in. It was a decision I decided to make. Well, now this thing won't freaking close. Great. Just a second. Just trying to loop it around. Here we go. There we go. Here we go. Yeah. All right, cool. So next thing is I'm working on the power supply, and that should be pretty easy. I think it's all one piece. And now I'll go on the top. I'm saving the monitor for absolute last because I already know it's not going to be fun. But I want to probably work on the power supply. I want to see what's back here and see what it looks like. So, yep. So I took out the power supply. That was super simple. It was literally 4 screws. But dang, this thing is heavy. Like, this must be half the dang cabinet heavy. That's how heavy that thing is. Oh my gosh, I was super shocked how heavy that actually was. So that was super simple. That one was really easy. That made me happy. Let's look up here and see what we can do. All right, we got the monitor out. Here it is. Go ahead and I'm gonna crouch down for a second. Yeah, so there's the monitor. This was actually way easier than I thought to come out. There was only it was missing a bolt, so there was only 3 bolts that I had to do, and it had these nice little handy little handles on the side that you just go plop and just plop it out. So that is pretty good. So yeah, that's it's the monitor. And yeah, we are pretty well cleaned out. There's one last thing. Oh, two things. I haven't gotten the marquee yet, just because this is actually on much tighter than I thought it was. I need my power drill to drill that, and I gotta charge that. But the next thing I gotta do is this. So then you take these out and it's kind of funny. You can see all the way through now. It's kind of strange. Yeah, gonna take that out, and then yeah, we should be good to go. Always good to take a look and evaluate before you attempt to do something here. So I'm like, all right, I gotta unscrew this thing and this thing and this thing and this thing, and then I look and I'm like, what's that? And then I'm like, huh. Oh, what's that side? Okay, oh, wait a second. And then I go pop, pop. And then I come over here. And bam, that's it. That's all I gotta do. I'm done. I am done with that. I am just like, that was way easier than I thought it was gonna be. But that's it. That's pretty good. Sweet. Now I know what to do here with some of the stuff. But yeah, we're basically cleaned out. Just gotta take that off. But in order to take that off, I gotta get my power drill and drill it off. So I'll come back in just a minute and try to get back there and take the rest of that off. So I was going about this all wrong. I was going about it from the back. I actually had to go about it from the front, is what I realized, but I got the signage off. At first I thought that this had to come off, but I was wrong. It actually was in here on the front. There's some screws down here on the bottom, and then this comes off. This comes off here, and then good to go. So there's a light in here. That won't be staying because I'm gonna do LEDs instead, make it a lot more, sleeker. So I'm actually gonna take that completely off. The speaker, I don't care about it right now. It's fine. It's fine for right now. I don't think I'll be using it though. I don't know. That's all up for debate or up for this, discussion to see what happens if I want to use that or not. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this light out because I'm gonna do LEDs instead. Yeah, we're done. We're done. Well, let me go ahead and take this out and then I'll call it done. I'm 100% done now. I just wanted to kind of go over the machine. So there's my speaker, and here's my actual for sound. I might keep this just for adjustments, or I don't know. It depends on how I'm gonna build this. I'm not completely certain. But there was something I wanted to show you. And remember how I took out the controller board with these hooks? I could potentially do the exact same thing with this. Oh, by the way, look how this looks now. I'm gonna, whoop. Look at that. Let's see if I can, yeah, look at that. That's going to work nicely. That's gonna work. Oh, look at that. No hands, baby. Yeah. No hands. Oh, so now I'm gonna do a little walk around like this way. Oh yeah, that's gonna look nice. That's gonna look so nice. I'm so excited. I am incredibly excited. So yeah, this is gonna look great. So anyway, those little hook things, maybe I transfer those from that to this. It'll be a perfect fit to go in there and then just pop that sucker in. So that'll be really good. I am going to replace the marquee with my own custom marquee. Next thing to do is this, the graphics. I'm going to redo or at least get it down to base and paint it. Like I said, I'm not really doing anything around here, so that might be my thing to do since I'm since we're on the big Q word, quarantine. Well, I'm not sick. It's just that, the world is. The world is sick right now. But yeah, overall, I'm pretty happy with how it's really looking now. I'm just trying to look. I'm sorry. As I'm going, I'm looking at it, and oh man, this is gonna be awesome. I work on this a little bit more, and I get more and more excited. So that's good news. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't know when this is going to be complete because of all of the mess in the world. Because I have to take this to the neighbor, and we're not really supposed to be interacting with people right now. It's supposed to be, social distancing. We're not really supposed to be you're supposed to be like, stay in your house and don't talk to anybody. Whatever. I don't know. So yeah, but even still, I'm pretty happy. Now I got all these parts. And I don't know, got the TV or the monitor, got the marquee, the control panel, the board, the power supply, the light behind it. By the way, the more I think about it, the more I'm like, would it be better to just replace the bulb and put this back? It might. I might just do that. Put that back and just replace the bulb and figure out a way to power it up and light it up. I might just do that. Or I might go LED strips. I don't know. But this is it's already set up. So I'm like, why make things complicated? I don't know. The board is going to the guy that gave it to me, the whole machine. He wants the board. I'm like, okay. So you can have the board back because he's going to use it for his own whatever. Yeah, we are complete. Thanks for watching, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm going to be live streaming regularly. Daily, actually. The plan is I'm going to stream for an hour every day, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. A lot of it is just because everybody's just kind of sitting around and, streaming might help. I'm going to be streaming on PlayStation, The Last of Us, for an hour every day, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Feel free to watch that, and you get to see. You play some games live, and then since it's live, you'll be able to comment. I'm also going to have the webcam going. You'll be able to see me. And yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.